Okay, I think this is working. Let's see, we got audio. Stream quality appears to be good. We got some people in chat. I'm seeing O'Downey saying, hey JC, what's going on? We got Luis Santiago saying, oh cool. CDP Media says, wee. The Gaffer says, hi JC. Jason and Max says, yay, fun time. Yay. Okay, let me switch to, this is what I call big JC, you know, because you see me big. Are we good? Everything looks good? Yes, we got 10 people watching, 9 likes. That is good. So, if you remember, I've talked about this in the tonight's stream, last night's stream and this morning stream. We are going to check out my original G1 Transformers collection, and it's going to be just awesome, you know? Hey Noel, how are you? Hey, E. Velasquez, welcome to the stream. And CDP Mia says, I miss Valheim, damn it. Don't worry, it's up on the channel in its entirety for your viewing pleasure, you know? Yes, this is Big Boss JC view, you know? And like I said, I was going to try to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I started watching, and close to the 2-hour mark, a hose from one of the sinks in a bathroom, like in that direction, burst. So what followed was like an hour and a half of, you know, crazy mopping. And luckily I had one of the hoses, you know, like those hoses with metal covering, and I fixed it. But life happened. So at this moment, I have not yet finished watching Zack Snyder's Justice League. I think I have like an hour left. It is, in my opinion, a vastly superior version, and possibly, like, I want to watch it all the way to the end, but I'm thinking it's most likely the best DCEU movie ever, you know? So that's why I wanted to tell you why we're not talking about, you know, like the Justice League in its entirety, because I have not yet finished watching it, you know? Noel Russell says, good, Miss Valheim, but looking forward to this. That is awesome, you know? O'Downey says, I feel like you need a cigar and a zoot suit. Me? Maybe. Luis Santiago says, oh, that sinks. Yeah, it was, you know, like bananas. But, in the end, it was good because the water, you know, flowed through a hallway and got to a closet where some of the old, like, model planes for my father were stored. And I've been meaning to bring them to my closet over here. So, well, that provided the occasion, but I don't know. we don't like them hoes. No, we don't like them, you know. Peggy Bradford is here saying, hi, JC and Chad. Yes. Jason and Max says, I thought you like it. It is, like I said, a vastly superior movie, you know. But enough talking about life and stuff. We are here to see my original 1980s Transformer G1 collection. So we're going to get down to that. So grab a beer, grab some snacks, and prepare to reminiscence, you know, because this is going to be awesome. Hey, Hiderash, how are you? So without further ado, we're going to start with my most prized Transformer. So here we go. That was a joke. This is not a Transformers. This is obviously from what we got here called Robotech, you know? But I wanted to show you because I mentioned I had this toy, and it is Royce Fokker, you know, Valkyrie. It is a very good, you know, like thing. But this is just like Easter egg, you know, a bonus. I'm just gonna move this over here so don't break it. That thing is old. Put it over there. No, I can still see the foot. I can still see this thing now. And Agus Puff said, morning, JC. Good morning, you know. Okay, so why am I seeing cables? This was good. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so we're gonna start, you know. We're gonna start with this box. No, I'm not gonna start with this box. I would be surprised if you had GoBots as well. I think I have some GoBots, you know. It's very similar to Jetfire though, yes. Hey Paul Isabel, how are you? We're gonna start with this one, which is, I think, by far the most expensive Transformer I ever got in the 80s, you know? Maybe this and Motor Master, I don't know. This guy is a Target Master Cyclonus, you know? This is actually from between generations, I'm thinking 2 or 3, but it is from the original continuity. As you can see, this is the original box. That's why it's sold like a little bit warped, you know? Bring on Soundwave. He was my time favorite. We will get to Soundwave. Don't worry. Don't worry. We will get to Soundwave. Hey, Paul, how are you? So this, like I said, Cyclonus, but in the Target Master variant, you know? Cyclonus have different incarnations. During the 2nd generation, he was not a Target Master. We got the Target Master. So we're going to check this out. And then we're going to get to the others, like the Stunticons, okay? So let me just open this. This box is like over 30 years old, you know? So let me just put it over here. As you can see, I still have all of the original things. I have the step-by-step transformation guide. Let me just move this a little bit over here so you can see it. The original G1 Transformers were pretty straightforward when they, you know, like transformed. You know, I bought eventually over the years other Transformers like from the reboots during the 2000s and 2010s, but those are just not the same, you know. I have a few boxes. I even have a Megatron and an Optimus Prime from those Beast Wars, you know, but it's not the same. This one is very good. This over here is the catalog that I got, you know, for the the Transformers after the 1st generation, okay? The gaffer says, I used to have Transformers wallpapers when I was a kid in the 80s. That is just awesome, you know? You had good wallpapers. Over here, Skylinks, you know? Motorized space shuttle. The Technobots, you see? Autobot City, Metroplex. I have this one. We will see this one, you know? Luis Santiago says, the instructional papers are always awesome to have with things. They really don't have the quality they used to nowadays. Yes, exactly. Hey, Power Punch, how are you? Over here, the aerial bots, you know? They combine to form Superion. The throttle bots, these guys were like, they had like, you know, like they could move on their own. They had like a spring inside. The Protectobots, the cassettes, you know, Rodimus Prime, because he went back to being Rodimus Prime after Optimus Prime was resurrected during the 2nd generation, you know. Here we got Fortress Maximum. This is one of the most coveted by me Transformers, but this is really expensive right now. We get Ultra Magnus, Autobot Monster Bots. I don't remember. Double Spy. This guy was like, he could change between Decepticon and Transformers. And the Headmasters, you know. And on the other side, we got the Decepticons, you know. 6 Changer. This had 6 transformations. This one, Tripticon, transformed into a dinosaur into a city as well, you know. Hey, Greg Holding, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Over here, you got Target Master Decepticons. One of these is we want to look right now, Cyclonus. Headmaster Decepticon Base, Scorponok. This one is just also awesome. Over here we got the Terrorcons, you know, the ones who inspired my gamer tag. The Combaticons, I always wanted this combiner, you know. Headmaster Decepticons, the Stunticons. This I have in full, and we will see them during this stream. Over here we got the Predacons. They combine to form Predaking. Headmaster Horrorcons. I don't remember these ones, you know, and some, you know, like cassettes. So this was the awesome, like, catalog you got, you know, and you could order them. You check them, you know, when you were collecting them. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this Cyclonus was the last transformer my grandmother gifted me, Hey, Michael says he made it in time. Also, over here, I didn't remember they were here. We got all of the other, cardboards for my other transformers. So a little preview of what's coming, We got Wheelie, we got Swerve, we got Pipes. And over here, we got some of the Stunticons, Like this one over here is Wild Rider. This one over here is Breakdown. And this one over here is Dead End. I'm just gonna put this like on this area because we're going to need this later, I'm just gonna put them there. Okay, so, and for now, here is Target Master Cyclonus. Hey, we got a donation from Michael Velasquez for the Transformers and the Nerdy Things. Thank you very much for the super chat, Michael. It goes to buying the Nerdy Things. Sorry, I'm just gonna take these, the Roy Focker's, Robotech thing. I'm just gonna put it, like, over here, because I don't need it right now. Okay, good. Paul says, my wife had the vaccination today at her work. That is awesome, Paul. That is awesome, A little bit more. Everybody take care. We're going to get through this. Congratulations to your wife. I'm getting my first dose on Monday. Odan says, I'm going to go get a fruit drinks and come back. I encourage you to do this, This stream is designed for you to relax and reminiscence, So yeah, go get a few drinks. Look at this thing. It even has like the landing gear, you see? There. And this thing, this is the Target Master. It just transformed into a cannon, And you could put it on top of the vehicle, like that, you see? This is Cyclonus in its Target Master, form, Hey, we got like the animated super chat thing from Paul. It's like this little anime thing holding like a trophy. Thank you. You are encouraging me to buy more Transformers, and that is awesome, So this thing, in order to transform, very simple. You move this over here. You move this over here. All of this, moves. Why is it not? Okay, there. Moves back. This goes up. This one, I haven't transformed this in a while. This one goes there. And you open this, like, flaps back here, you see? Like that. And there it is. Fully transformed Cyclonus Target Master. With this guy, I don't remember the name of the Nightstick, This little guy was named Nightstick. And Cyclonus probably went like, charge my stick! And Nightstick went like, bloop, like so, you see? Yes, exactly, Luis. Big bucks. Thank you. So yeah, over here, like you see, this is Cyclonus. Target Master Cyclonus. It is an awesome transformer, All I can hear right now is the transform sound going through my head. Yeah, I'm sorry I did not have time to get it, like on the stream deck. I would have liked to do it, but like I said, life intervened. So, you're gonna have to like imagine it's going like. So this one, like I said, Cyclonus. Okay, I'm just gonna transform him back. Remember this, we're talking, this thing has to be like at least 35 years old or something like that. Transforming it back to robot mode. There and there. Hey Jason, with the stream elements tip. They just tipped $10. Thank you for very much. They say for more Transformers. Thank you, Jason. Much appreciated. I will most certainly get the other Transformers. You see? We do this, and that is transformed back into its jet, you know? If you read the background on this guy, it says it has like interplanetary capabilities, you know? You can just fly to other worlds. Let me just put this here. You see? An emotionless marauder whose single-minded purpose is to destroy the Autobots, incapable of fear, paired with Nightstick, a Nebulan master criminal who doubles as a blinding, corroding black beam gun. In space jet mode, has nuclear-powered turbines engines that allow him to cruise at Mach 2 in suborbital altitudes and achieve escape velocity for interstellar space travel. And there was like a thing that you put here and you could reveal the different stats, you know, the strength, the intelligence, all of the stuff. You know? So it was just awesome. Like I said, this is probably my most expensive Transformer that I had back in the day. And it was, I think, the gift from my grandmother right before she passed away. So it has like the emotional, you know, value. Like I said, I don't care about these things because of their monetary value. It is the emotional part, you know? So this one, Cyclonus Target Master. So let me see. I've missed a lot of chats. Peggy Bradford says, been watching Thundercats on Hulu. Awesome. The original series or the new series? There's like a bunch of new series, I think. Koala Man says, hi JC in chat. Hello, Koala Man. And Paul says, my wife told me she was leaving me because I keep pretending to be a Transformer. I say, no, wait, I can change. Hashtag pawn, you know? Hashtag pawn. Jason said, that dude is a badass. Yes, you know? Those who fly are usually Decepticons. Why is that? It used to be like that. Autobots used to be more... And that reminds me, the bonus content for this video. Autobots tend to be more like vehicles, you know? And Decepticons used to be like more like weapons and flying machines. But this reminds me of the bonus content. After we're done looking at my Transformers, bonus content. So just stand by. Okay, I'm gonna just switch over here. This box has the good stuff. Mm-hmm. The original series is Peggy. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hey, Betok Freitag, how are you? Welcome to the stream. And Wood Eye Gaming says, I have a great jet one that's really cool, but it's pretty beat up. I certainly don't have the package. Lol, yeah. This one is the box of the other most expensive Transformers that I got, which was also a gift from my grandmother, you know. This one is Motor Master. He is the leader of the Decepticons, and he serves as the, you know, like the repository for all the other things. Like I'm gonna open this. I don't know where the other, you know, where the other things of this are. I'm pretty sure I had every single one of this, but maybe they're in the box. I don't know. Let me just get everybody out. Motor Master here. Just gotta get the weapons there. All of the cool stuff. Makes sense why the Decepticons would stay to the skies. Yes. You're the real one, Craftsman JC. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we got the weapons over here. Good. I got all of this. I got this thing. And I got this and that. Okay, let me just put this over here. Okay, so let's organize. Over here, you know, I still have the instructions for the transformation and some of the stickers of the original Constructicons, you know? I mean Stunticons, you see? You had the information as to how to assemble Menasor, you know? It came in the package with every one of this. So I kept it for, let's say, 35 years, you know? All of this packaging and things, most likely older than some of the viewers, you know? And over here you get 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons for each of the Stunticons. I'm just gonna, and this is the Motor Master thing, you know? It shows you how to transform Motor Master and do the things. I'm going to just put them over there because they don't matter. These are the parts for Motor Master, you know? Menasor. Everything we need to transform. And this thing, what? Oh, this is from my, I don't know why this is here, you know? Because this belongs to this guy. He keeps popping up, you know? Bro, I just got your weapon back. That's good. I'm gonna leave you there. He likes to do the cameos, you know? Okay, this. Okay, I have one missing thing that I will buy on, eBay. I've been forgetting to do it. Let me just show you. And I don't know why it's missing, because I always took a lot of care with my Transformers. And so I don't know why is it missing, you know? Okay, so. Paul says, I always like Roadblock. Don't know why. Maybe the machine guns on top. Arrow Keith Gamer says, I have all the 80s episodes that the first movie burned to DVD disc, but they have not aged well and are really hard to sit through. It'll be 39 on April 16. A lot of time. Okay, so these ones here are the Stunticons, you know? Motor Master, the leader, and these four form the arms and legs of Menasors, you know? Michael Velasquez says, what's that board you're using with the numbers? This is a crafting mat, you know? You can cut and it self-heals. Look on Amazon's Google crafting mat and you will get this. It's like for crafting, you know? I bought it for the crafting streams. So these guys, each one of them transform into a robot and has a weapon that I show you. I have all 4 weapons, you see? But each one of these could also implement like a cannon, you know? And for some reason, a few years ago, like, I don't know, 20 years ago, I noticed I only have 3 cannons. So I will go on eBay and I will purchase the cannon that I am missing. Because at some point, I don't know where, one of these cannons disappeared, you know? Who knows when? And it's really weird because I've been really careful with this all my life. So I don't know why I have 3 cannons. If I believe correctly, this cannon belongs to this one belongs to this one, and I'm thinking this one belongs to this one. So I'm thinking this one. I'm gonna have to check, but one of the cannons, they're all different. One of the cannons is missing, you know? Let's see. Aroki Gamer says, I was 11 or 12 when this hit the shelves. I'm 50 now. So it's been a long time, but seeing this bring me back, like way back. Yes, and everything is functional, you know? Greg Holden says, hey, Big Daddy, step away for a bit to check some messages in another room. Just got back. How are you? I'm glad to learn about your wife being safer from the virus outbreak. Yes, that's good. Do you know yet if your turn for the vaccine is near as well? I still have not been given my turn for the vaccine. I'm assuming you're asking to Paul, you know, because I'm getting my first dose on Monday. Guy Hitchcock says, a Transformers collection. Yes. So these 4 plus this guy form the Stunticons. And this, and form Menasor, you know? That kind of missile like the socks that disappear when doing watch. Yes, but don't worry. I will go on eBay and I will get the cannon that is missing, you know? I promise to do that. Because I have all of the, you know, like the handguns, you know? This is the 4 handguns of these 4 guys. And all of these parts, you use them to merge them into Menasor. But we will do that later. Now I want to show you this. This is my Autobots collection. I for some reason I only had like Decepticons back when I was kid, you know? I don't know. And these ones are the ones we saw. And like I said, I'm not sure why I don't have all the all of the cardboards, you know, where this came. For instance, this one over here is Willy. This one, you see? So Willy, this is an Autobot, Willy, you know? And Darren Lawrence says, "Hi JC, nice to see your Transformers. Who are you building?" I'm building, I don't know, Menasor? Huh? This one transforms like this. This goes down. This goes forward. This turns. This goes back. And this goes up. This is Willy. You see? He's an Autobot. Go back. These are very old, so you gotta be careful, you know? There, there, and there. Completely operational. You see? Willy. Autobot. This is one. And Tara is here. So she says, "Yay! JC Livestream and Transformers." Yes. And Jason said, "I had Autobot Trailbreaker from 1984. He was my favorite because he was made mostly of metal. It took a lot of punishment. 80 on eBay right now." Trailbreaker? I don't remember that. Willy is from the very good Transformer movie. Exactly. You know, you see Willy in the Transformer movie. This guy over here, his name is, I don't remember his name because I have, like I said, I don't know why I don't have all of these cardboards. I remember I had everybody. Oh yeah, this guy is Swerve, you know, this dude. Luis says, "I'm heading out. Good night, everyone." Okay, good night, Luis. You see? Autobot Swerve. You see? And this guy transforms like so. We do this. We do this. And then we do this. And it has been transformed. Most of the G1 Transformers were very simple in their transformations, you know? But it feels awesome, you know? Brandon Hill says, "Hey JC, love Transformers. Even named my servers at work after Transformers at my last job." That is awesome, Brandon. That is awesome. Those were probably very good servers, you know? So now we transform back into Automobile. And there it is. Swerve, you know? This guy over here, like I said, I don't have the cardboard for it, but this guy name was Beachcomber, you know? And I like this one because a friend of mine at school had it, and it has a really cool transformation. It's one of the few Autobots, you know, like the from the small Transformers that transforms like this. Look at this. The head pops up, you know? And this goes like this and does like that. You see? This is Beachcomber. It's like a dune buggy or something like that. Really, really cool. Okay. And this guy over here, his name is, just a second because I also have the card for this guy. Pipes. You see? This one, Pipes. Pretty straightforward transformation as well. You just move this over here, open this, stick this like that, you know? There it is. Pipes. Autobot. You can tell because of the Autobot. You know? And like I said, I don't know why I only had like mostly Decepticons when I was a kid. I only had these Autobots, and there were like the like the smaller, cheaper ones, you know, the other ones that were more expensive, all of them Decepticons. Hoping to see Optimus Prime? You will see Optimus Prime, don't worry. We may have had some different Transformer toys here in the States than some in Chile. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, these were imported. As you can see, all of this is in English, not even translated, you know? So I don't remember Trailbreaker, but that doesn't mean, you know, maybe I just missed it. I'm going to Google it after the stream to see which one was it. Yeah? Okay, so these ones are the Autobots. When for now, we're just gonna put them like over here. And we're gonna turn our attention to the Decepticons, you know? And these ones, I'm just gonna put this over here. So, Wild Rider, Breakdown, Dead End, Dragstrip, and of course Motor Master, you know? And you could like cut this and get like points for discounts and things. Jason said that tweet some pics as well. Okay, that's good. That's good. So, like I said, these ones over here are the Stunticons, you know? These are Decepticons. So, let's start with this guy, Dragstrip, you know? It's like a Formula 1 thing, I don't know. I don't think in Formula 1 they have like the double wheels, maybe Formula whatever, I don't know. And this guy transforms like this, this goes like this goes back, and there you have it, you know? He has been transformed, you know? This guy in particular is very special to me, because I believe it was one of the first I got after getting this one. My grandmother gave me this one, you know. Greg Holding says, simple outside, super complicated, high-tech modular alloys with built-in intelligence. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Are you talking about like the Transformers movies from, right, like the 2000s? That's weird. Freezer Burn says, oh man, I wish I could say that was a major part of me growing up. I'm literally a big rig driver because of Optimus. I remember all the Transformers. I will catch it later on. Okay, Freezer Burn, don't worry. It's going to be up in its entirety as soon as YouTube is done processing. This one is very special to me because, like I said, this one was one of the first one I got after this one, which my grandmother gave this to me. The other ones, I think a couple were my grandmother, then she passed away, and then my grandfather, my parents gave me the other ones. But this one, if you look back here, you will see there, it broke, you know? I was like a child, and it broke. And my father fixed this to me, and that fix over there is like 35 years old, and it works perfectly. You know, and he fixed it like flawlessly. You see, you can see it. You see, there's the fix that my father did. So this one is very special. I was really happy when it worked and there was no loss on functionality. You know, hey, Layla is here and Darren Silver is here. Welcome to the stream. You know, so that was Dragstrip. This guy over here, Wild Rider. CDP Media says, where is Devastator? Same thing I'm asking. I don't have a Devastator, but I would really like a Devastator. Greg Holden says, the Transformers are all made out of similar materials and all have special stories on different timelines. Okay, good. And Terry Hill says, I love that story. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. This one is, like I said, Wild Rider. Everybody transforms mostly the same. You do that, you do this, you move this. You see? This is Wild Rider. Hey, we got a super chat from Freezer Burn. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Freezer Burn. It will go to buying more Transformers and nerdy things. So, Wild Rider. Imagine it's going like... Like... I want to do this. Okay, there we go. Nice Stunticon showcase. Thank you, Darren Silver. This one over here is dead end, you know? It's like this fancy sports car. Once again, everybody transforms pretty much the same, except for these ones. You do this, then you do this. And then you do this. There you have it, you see? This one is dead end. I see Willy on the left there. Yes, this one is Willy. You know, he was in the Transformers movie. Willy. He talks like fast and moves really fast. This is Willy. Yeah? It's a dead end. Just transform it back. Gotta be real careful, you know. These are in very good condition, but still, these are very, very old. There you have it. Dead end. And this one is breakdown. This one transforms in the same fashion as dead end, you see? This one goes like this. This one goes like this. Darren Silver says, I grew up with Transformers. Yes. That was a good childhood, if you ask me. So there you have it, you see? Dead end. And now, the boss, you know? The leader of the Stunticons, Motor Master. Let me just transform this guy back. Put it in place, everything there. There we go. This guy is Motor Master. Let me just move this over here. Because Motor Master, this one, he used to like, he was like a swarm enemy of Optimus Prime, you know? So, let me just move this over here so we can transform Motor Master as he should be. The cannons, we leave them there. I'm going to just move this over here. So Motor Master. This, remember, it is supposed to be same size as Optimus Prime, this part, you know? And Paul says, my son walked in the room, saw the Transformers, never took his eyes off the TV, sat down. The most he's been quiet all day. Yeah, well, you know, Transformers do that. This guy has two stages of transformation. The first one, you open this. Like that, you see? And you can open this like this. Carefully, very carefully. And this ramp goes like this. You see? And this does this. You see? It opens like that. That's one of the stages of transformation. And this like drone car, it goes there. You see? Transformers were rival of the Power Rangers at first. Well, in the televised action cartoon and live action industry. I didn't know about that. Never saw like the crossover. And now we do this. We do this. This goes there. This goes there. That goes over there. Sorry. And here you have the full transformation of Motor Master. There, you see? Motor Master. Transformers, remember the GoBots? Yes, of course. I watched the GoBots, you know? I even think I have a couple of GoBots. Maybe, I don't know if I... It's like in the box over there, but I think I have a couple, you know? So this is Motor Master. Now I've shown you the transformation of all the Stunticons. So now for the piece de resistance... What? Excellent connection? Oh, I think there might have been like a blip. Did we drop some frames? No. Well, it's okay. I saw something moving. Darren Silver says, and Rock Lords. Oh, you grew up with the Rock Lords? Good. Greg Holden says, no crossover. This is mostly the people behind the making and sales of the two series. Oh, okay. Now, we are going to assemble Menasor, you know, the big combiner, you know. So for that, you do this. You first do this, you know. Then you move this over here. And like that, you know. Then, magically, out of nowhere, this appears like shorts, you know. He puts on some shorts. Darren Silver said they were part of the GoBot series. Rock Lords. Oh, I don't remember that. This face pops on top, you know, on top of Motor Master's face. That's the face of this guy. And he has like a bra thing. I don't know, something like that, you know, like that. So this is the body. And these things go, they switch back like so. You see? They switch back like that. So we got like the torso of Menasor. You know? And to this thing, what we do is we attach, these ones are the arms, and these ones are the legs. But they're interchangeable, you know? Because this one, for example, this is the connection, the head, but this can move like that, and you can use it as an arm, you know? So for now, we use it like that. We install this one here. Come on. We install this one here. You see? Like that. We install this one. I always remember that I like this one on this side, you know? Like that. And we install this one on this side. There, you see? Now, magically, these feet appear. These platforms would be put over here. And these fists also, they come out of their butts or something like that, you know? And you put the cannon, which is also Motor Master weapon, and the sword. And there you have it, you know? Menasor. This is the combiner. You see? Absolutely friggin' awesome, you know? Menasor. Look at this thing. This is pretty freaking cool. Greg Holden says, gosh, this takes me back. Whoa, Terry Hill, she says, whoa. This is a combiner. This thing is similar to, you know, Devastator, Predaking, Superion, you know, all of the big bots. You know? So that is just way cool. You know? Okay. Let me just disassemble this. Very carefully, we remove everybody, put them in their original positions. Now we take like the bra, we take the face, we take the shorts, we take the legs, very slowly. Chris Murphy says, God, I'm old. It's okay, everybody's old, don't worry. Friendly Voice says there were so much better quality back then. Boys have some and they're cheap crap now. Yes. These ones were the good quality. Yeah. And we transformed this guy back to the semi-truck. just click it, you know? You just gotta click it. There. This one goes there. And these ones go there. And there you have it. He is back to Motor Master, you know? Okay, so Motor Master goes there. These ones go here, you know? Okay, so let me just put this back here. Just gonna put them back in the box. And as I said, we will get the cannon that is missing in this collection. Yes, CDP Media, Astrotrain is coming, don't worry. Okay, so those were the original Transformers that I got when I was a kid, you know, back in the 80s, you know. But that doesn't mean that eventually over the years I kept collecting some of them, you know. So let me just put all of this back in the box and I'm going to show you the rest of my collection, because what you saw up to this point was my original collection. Just a second. Just move this over here, move this over here, and this over here. Those ones I got when I was a kid, you know? And now the ones I started getting as an adult from, you know, eBay mostly. Mm-hmm. Let's start. We're gonna start with this one. Still in its bubble wrap, you know? And you will know him as Soundwave. Astrotrain triple changer. Yes, we will get to Astrotrain. Don't worry. How are you in the future? Yeah, Layla is some sort of time traveler, you know? She's in the future. This is Soundwave, you know? He comes with fully loaded with the launchers, you know? Different missiles, you know? Best store them in a safe pocketed foam padding before placing them back in the box. Yeah, I have some of that. We're gonna do that, you know? So this is Soundwave, you know? Original 1985, I think, or something like that. Soundwave. I bought this on eBay, you know? And you can tell he is old school, you know? This is like legit. It's very, very freaking cool. JC, by chance, did you collect Matchbox cars? I had a few Matchbox cars, but they are missing like decades ago, you know? Over here you got like a cutout of the box, you know, with the instruction. He's a Decepticon commander, things. And we got the instruction booklet, you know, how to transform this guy. A friendly voice says, "Hope you got Rumble, Laserbeak, and such for him." No, I still don't have, you know, bought any of that. You know, I only have Soundwave. So this guy transforms like so. You know, you can imagine him going like. Okay, this one is like over here. This one is like over there. And these ones are there and there. You get the fists that come from the sides. You get the feet here. They go like that. They go like that. And they lock into place and then they turn, you know? And the head goes there and turns. Over here, Soundwave, you know? Didn't he have a little tape that sat in the front companion that transformed into a dog? Yes, but apparently it was sold separately, you know? Because it is empty. I got this on eBay from a seller which is called like Wheeljack's Workshop or something like that, you know? And also over here, you got this, you know? Because he had like this thing. You can install it like that, you see? He had that. There, you see? You can tell it's similar to the thing, you know? And he could also, I think, get one of these like over here or something like that, you know? Maybe there? Oh no, it was the like the weapon. Like you put it there. Yeah, there, you see? So put this one over here. This is not clicking down. This one might click. I think that one might be a bit busted, but this one is that. There we go. You see? This one is very satisfying. Yeah, this is Soundwave. Original Soundwave. This one I bought, I think, like a couple of years ago off eBay, you know? It's not of my original list, but I really wanted to have it, you know? So, Soundwave. We're going to transform back into robot, into like the cassette player there. So, I'm just going to do this, and this one goes here, transforms back there. Good. The head turns around, goes there. And these legs like turn. This one goes there. And this one goes there. And these rotate. And they click there. You see? There you have it. Soundwave. You could also like put it in your belt like this, you know? It was pretty freaking cool. And the instruction booklet for the transformation, you know? And yes, it came with this guy. But when I bought it, like I bought it on eBay, sold separately, you know? This guy. Ravage, I believe it was the name of this guy. Chris Murphy says, I've always wondered what happened to my old toys, like they're buried somewhere, melted into something, floating in the ocean. Maybe in a landfill somewhere, you know? Jason and Max says they have a G1 reissue of Trailbreaker on eBay that looks exactly like the original but less expensive. Do you think I should get that or the OG original? I can't decide. Let me get back into that. I'm gonna get back to that, you know, because I will show you. I have a couple of reissues, one that's like 10 years old or more, and one that I got like, it's from last year, I'm thinking, you know? And I'm going to show you they're different, you know? But I have an original Astrotrain, and I have a reissue Astrotrain coming in the mail. And we will compare both when that gets here, you know? Too high to comply, probably stolen. What, the Ravage? Well, we're talking like old school, like, you know, toys. Might have been lost in the last 35 years. Okay, so just putting this here. Just gotta put this like with the bubbles. And this thing here. Okay, so Soundwave going back in the box. I mean, in the bag, you know? So yeah, this one, Soundwave. Just gonna put it over here. This one, so CDP Media doesn't go bananas, is the one he has been waiting for. This one is Astrotrain. Very, very cool toy, you know? Astrotrain. This guy transformed into a robot and into a train, you know? And this is very high quality toy, you know? And CDP Media went, Soundwave is my favorite though, and immediately he went bananas, you know? Because here we got Astrotrain. Yes, there he is. Oh, sorry, I just bumped the thing. Stop moving, stop moving. And this is his weapon. Yeah. I think I got this one from the same, like Wheeljack, you know, like workshop seller on eBay. Yeah. And the thing is, do I have the? Let me see something. I don't have the instruction booklet for this one. The thing is, I have a reissue of Astrotrain. Jettison some weight or will never make it to Cybertron. I remember that. It was from an episode of the second generation, I think. I remember that. The thing is that I bought, like I said, a reissue of this guy. And it's coming in the mail. Should be here maybe, I don't know, next week, maybe a couple of weeks. And we will see the comparison of this one, which is an original from the 80s, and the reissue. And once I get that, I can tell you, you know, the movie in 86. It was from the movie? I thought it was from like an episode. But yeah. You know, I remembered that line. So over here, this guy transforms into a train as well, you know? Into a locomotive. And to transform into the locomotive, I believe you had to open this. And you switch this cabin back, like something like that, you know? Come on. Switch. Oh, I need to like make them click first. Where is this not clicking? There. There we go. Click there. And go back. Come on. Oh, okay. This one goes there. Yeah, that one goes there. This one, sorry. I'm going to have to maybe consult the manual because I don't want to force this. Oh yeah, no, it is like this, yeah. So a second. I'll wait till you get Astrotrain before I decide. Thanks, JC. Yes. I remember rubbing the decals to see whether they were Autobots of Decepticons. Yes, exactly. You like rub the decals. Let me just a second because I remember this thing. It transformed like that. This one is the one that's a little bit stuck and is not really turning. Why is it like? Oh, oh yeah. It has movement. There we go. Okay, there we go. It moves there, and now it closes like this, and this should lock into place. There, you see? And that should be train mode. Still thinking I need to like get the instructions for this. Because I don't want to break it, you know? And how do you transform this? About whip, again a whip mini bong. Kev Johnson is talking weird stuff. You know? Are you like weird? Okay, how do we transform Astrotrain? That is the main question, you know, because this was the first, I think, the first triple changer, you know. So let me just move this over here, and now we like have to move this, that, and now this opens. Okay, yeah, that opens, and this sticks there, and this moves over here. And this moves over here. And now we open this. Pretty sure the head, you need to open this. I think he was doing the transformer effect. Oh, okay, yes, good, good. Is the universal greeting from the movie. Yeah, this opens like that, but I don't remember. Yeah, this opens here. This opens there. Cup use it with the alligators and again with the Stunticons. Okay. How do you open this? That's one there. This one locks there. Okay, yeah. This one went back here, you know. So there's the head, and the arms, they go somewhere like this, you know. It's been a while since I transformed this one. This turns in this direction. Okay, yeah, these ones went over here and over here. And if I'm not mistaken, there it is. This is like Astrotrain. I don't remember if this thing like extends or not. I don't wanna look, you know, do it. Making me stress, some of his old plastic is not a snap midstream. Now don't worry. And Paul says my wife threatens to leave me if I don't stop referencing Transformer. I will just roll out. Hashtag pun, yeah. There it is. Transform Astrotrain. You see? Here you get the booster. Here you get the wings. The wings always like that, you know? Astrotrain. So, I have one of these, a reissue of this coming in the mail. So I have the original and I have the reissue. And I will be able to tell you exactly how they compare, you know? Darren Silver says, I remember having Blue Streak, Prowl, Ironhide, and my favorite tracks. I don't remember tracks. And Paul says, just a joke, I have a great relationship. Hashtag pawn. Okay, come on. Just bend there. Get in there. And don't snap, please. That would be most embarrassing during the stream. Okay, you go there. I gotta open this and get the shuttle nose out. Come on. Okay, get the shuttle nose out. There. And there. And that locks there. Good. You see? You get the shadow nose out. Trippy Doxer Boss says, this stream is awesome. Thank you. And this one locks there. This one locks there. And we're back to shuttle mode. You see? Okay. You go back to the plastic thing. This one I'm very happy. I got it on eBay, and it's in very good condition. You know, very happy. How did we ever transform this as a kid when we can't do it as an adult? Well, this one it was not one of the originals, you know, so I don't have like the muscle memory. But for the other, the ones, the original mine, I remember exactly their transformations. And kid fingers are more nimble. Well, yeah. Okay, people. This one is the big one. You know? Let me see if anything is missing here. No. That's good. We got everything. Metroplex. Trippy Boxer Dust says, I wasn't allowed such toy. My childhood was wasted. This guy cost me like $120 on eBay. And it was worth every cent. This guy is the Autobot City Metroplex. So big, it can't even fit in the camera, you know? Metroplex. This guy is huge, you know? And it transforms into a city. It opens, it transforms into a base. This is by far the coolest Autobot I've seen, you know? It's just it's incredible, you know? Metroplex. I'm not going to transform this because this guy is just like very, very, you know, like big. I would have to like move the camera and everything, but I can show you what it has. It's in excellent condition. You see, excellent condition. You know. Whoa, that's big. That's what she says. Says Michael Media. Yes, exactly. And O'Down says, "Finally, go my drinks." Yes. O'Down says, "I bet I missed a lot." Don't worry, you can watch it as soon as the stream is, you know, uploaded to YouTube. So you see, Metroplex, full on Metroplex. You know, this guy had a building like in the back. You know, this guy. You could take it out. You know, so you can. I'm gonna take it out so you can see better. There we go. You see. And this guy had two transformations, you know, Autobot City and some sort of mobile, you know, like base. You know? It's pretty standard transformation. Like in Autobot City, this part like moves over here and it's like a landing pad, and the legs like fold out and they are like, you know, like you can enter with cars there, you know. And these things are buildings, you know. This goes back. You take the like the fists. And they go like they look like they do like this, you know, and then I believe this one goes back. Oh, we lost one of the towers. This one goes here, you know. This one goes back like so, and you can open this. You see there, and it's a helipad. But like I said, it's very big, so we're not going to transform it on stream. But this is awesome. This is a fully functional Metroplex. I'll put it over here. But does he have an open bar in the back? You know? It's business in front, party in the back. The Tower of Doom? Okay, sorry, I gotta say it. Is the Tower of Doom! Yes, the one that was in the back of Metroplex. You know, this one. Like this tower. You see? You put it like back there. This is a complete Metroplex, you know, and that is the good thing. All parts are here, you know. This guy came with 3 bots. These ones, you see? You get this guy. Transforms into a car, like so, and like these things, I think they flip, you know. But I've never transformed it. Does it flip like this, and then It flips there, or do you? I think you just take it off. So I'm not gonna do it because, you know, very old toys. Are these what make you want to be an engineer? Something like that, you know? I always like engineering, you know, making things. This one is like a tank. And you could take this, and this transforms, I think, into another like building, you know? That you can stick somewhere like if I remember correctly, this thing you do like that, you see? You take this, and then you stick this somewhere there, and it's like a tower, you know? It even has like an antenna. So it's like a tank. And this guy comes apart, you know? This one is like an antenna for one of the buildings. And these ones over here, they transform into cannons. You see? You take one of the legs, they transform into cannons. That's why it comes with the original missiles, you know? You charge them here, and then you like can shoot the missiles. Huh? Let me just put this back here because I don't want to lose anything. Sorry, this goes there. Full Metroplex. And we are going to, like, I'm gonna put this here in the bag, put this here in the bag, put this here in the bag. I'm gonna move Metroplex like over here in the meantime, standing there. And Paul says, where does a Transformer get his glasses from? Optometrist Prime. #Pon. This is the original transformation for the instruction booklet for Metroplex. So we can check this out more easily, you know? Okay, I'm just gonna move Metroplex like over here. No, that if I put you there, bro, I will not be able to see chat. So for now, I'm just gonna put it over here. There we go. Ever thought of setting this up in a display case? Maybe, I don't know. JC, what about a Transformers face in Alpha 20? No, we don't have the mechanics for transformation, that's the problem. Static blocks, you know? This is the transformation booklet for Metroplex. You see? So let's just take a look at this. This one I have to buy. I had to buy separately. You know, it was not on eBay. I'm going to get rid of the camera, and now we can check this. You see? As you can see, everything that comes. 3 missiles, which we have. The Metroplex robot. A small pistol, which is in the black robot. You see? Cannon arms. We make the shoulder antenna. We got the turret, the small car robot, the fists. The chest tower top, which is installed, the rear tower, which I show you, the kneecaps, you know. This is the make up the bot, you know. This is Metroplex with the aerial bots, you know. The pawns must continue. You see, you can install them. You can install any, you know, like a combiner, because he has like the things you can install, like insert the robots. You see. This is how you saw it, with like the antennas, you know, and the thing that we move. This you install like the fists and the kneecaps or something like that. And the cannons that I show you. The cannons that are also the legs of the robot, you know. And this is the one I show you, you see? The cannons are the legs of the robot with the red legs and the white torso I showed you. The tank, and this is the car, you know. Oh yeah, you had to like insert the arms, you know, and the gun, you know. The car, the black car is transformed. And over here you can see it says aerial bots sold separately, because you can install the 4 aerial bots, you know, like in the arms of the shoulders. like in the arms and the knees, sorry. And here are the transformations to city. Like I told you, the legs kind of open, you see, and they deploy. Then you open this, like he does like a split, you know? Big Mac 73 says, I almost forgot about the stream. How's it going? It's going awesome, bro. It's going awesome. We are showing them Transformers, you know? And I just show you Metroplex, and now we're going through the transformation steps, you know? And over here, you move this, and you open, like the landing pad I show you. You see? You open this as a tower, the tank. And you put it like there, you see? You could open this, and it's a ramp the car can enter. And this is transform and open into a city mode, you know? And you can change into battle station, which is basically you attach some of this stuff there, you know? You close this, you turn the arms in this direction, and then you put like cannons, you see? You close the legs, you turn them around, and now it's like a mobile base, you see? A couple of steps. So this is the booklet for the transformation for Metroplex, you know? Michael says with a super chat, how about 3 bases? One transformer complete, the second one half through transforming, and the third back to building or vehicle, just for example. The problem is that the locations are going to be different, so it's not going to do the effect, you know? I have thought about something like that, but there's just no way to make it look good, you know? That's the problem. Metroplex. Once again, let me just go back to the webcam. But thank you, you know, it will be used for the nerdy things. Metroplex. This is really, really freaking cool, you know? Big Mac 73 says, I regret the day I sold my Transformers. I had a nice collection. Well, I kept them, you know. I kept them because I knew these things were just part of my childhood. You know? It is pretty freaking cool to have them. Okay, I'm just gonna put Metroplex back in its bag, you know. He has like a box to his own, you know. He only shares it with Astrotrain and Soundwave. Gotta be real careful. Just get in the box, bro. Don't resist. Don't resist. I think the biggest one I had was 6-shot. I think I remember 6-shot. You know? Let me just move this a little bit so the bag doesn't. Yeah, okay. We're gonna seal this. I'll seal it later. For now, I'm just gonna put it back in its box. And I gotta move this here and this here. Okay, so that was my original collection, the one that was mine. ZRI wins, says Michael. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, ZRI always wins. I was talking about, okay, we got like my original collection, and then the ones that I bought on eBay, which were also original, you know? And now I'm going to show you 2 reissues. The first one is from like 10 years ago. And I am inclined to think it is very, but very close to the original, you know? It is an Optimus Prime reissue. But like I said, I bought this like in the early 2010s. I'm thinking it might have been as early as 2009. Something like that, you know? Michael Velasquez is coming from CDP Media. CDP Media. Who would win in a fight? Optimus Prime or the ZRI? The ZRI. We just shoot him in the face, you know? Optimus Prime. And like I said, this is not like a reissue like the one Walmart did the last year. No. This one is from the early 2010s or maybe even 2009 or 2008. It is very, very old, you know? Big Mac 73 says, didn't have too many G1s, more into later versions like Power Masters. Well, I have the you know, like the Power Master Cyclonus. you know. And Darren Silver says, wait, what? I don't know. Wait, what? This thing? This, like I said, is a very, very old reissue. But I remember I had a friend in school that had an Optimus Prime, and this seems like the real deal. So we're going to open it. Like I said, it's very, very high quality. I've thought about getting an original one from eBay, you know, but frankly, I don't think it's necessary. This thing, like, it fulfills the requirement. Here we got this. And we got this thing. Okay, so here we have it. Optimus Prime. Metal parts, plastic parts. That's why I said this looks like very much like the original, you know? Michael says Prime, my favorite, yes. Jason said, I also had an original Omega Supreme. Could change into a track with a rocket launch pad. I've always been like tracking Omega Supremes on you know, like on eBay, you know. Friendly Voice says original will set you back about 1500s. No, I've seen Optimus Primes on eBay for far less than that, you know. The one that is most expensive is Fortress Maximum. That thing goes for like 400, 500 bucks. If you want, of course, an original Optimus Prime in the original box, yeah, you can talk $1,000, of course. But the toy, you know, and a complete set, no, it just go for like 100 or something like that. Megatron is expensive, you know, the one that has like the trigger. It looks kind of weird. That's very expensive. Always wanted to get one of those Megatrons. Big Mac says, got two now. I forget what they are from. In vehicle mode, they look like realistic cars. Oh. So over here we got like the transformation guide. Let me see if there's like a date here, you know? I think this is like a reissue from Japan, you know? Light and Sound Megatron. Yeah, that's not like one of the originals. Let me see if there's any dates around. Oh yeah, you see? It's from 2012. I remember it was like beginning of the 2010s, you know? I had a feeling it was a little bit older, you know. That's why I said maybe 2009, because I think I remember buying it when I was working on in the old building. But no, here we got a concrete date, 2012. This is 10 years old, you know. And it comes with the Japanese instructions. That's why I say this is a high quality reissue, because it's from Japan, you know. And like Layla can tell you, in Japan they like them Transformers, you know? Big Mac says one is a Mustang and a Jeep. CDP Media says Shockwave. I don't have a Shockwave. I've been trying. Why is there a fly over there? Go away! What stupid fly! You saw there was a fly over here. The crap. If I see you, I'm gonna mess you up, fly. I gotta clean this thing. The crap is wrong with you. Okay, so this thing opens like that and opens like this. You see? This is the original thing. Yes, Japan is a very nerdy place, says Layla. Yes, exactly. So we got this little bot that goes around, you see? We got this thing that can repair people. You see? This is like the station. And this thing, you did this, you see? It's pretty awesome. Did the toy come with the fly? I don't know. It's Roller, exactly. That's the name, Roller. Okay, this thing, we got like legs that extend, you know, and allow this to be properly placed, you see? And there's Roller. There you go. Okay, easy Roller. Don't trigger. There. You see? Roller. There's an actual fly on the wall. Well, you see? Pretty freaking cool. Okay, Roller, sorry. You went down, bro. You went down. I'm not going to put that over. Okay, let's put that over there. Is JC seeing everyone's comments? I think most of them. You know, sometimes the comments scroll too fast. Why, did I miss a good comment? Charge my stick, stupid fly. Oh, yeah. No, I see a fly flying over there, you know. And this one is Optimus Prime. And like I said, I remember this thing feels solid, you know. Fly is actually a transformer. Oh, okay. Maybe. From one of the Michael Bay movies, you know. So there you go. Optimus Prime. Transforming. You open like this. You open these things like over here. And rotate that. And open this. Rotate that. Close. There you have it. You see? I had a friend who had an Optimus Prime, OG Optimus Prime, and looks like just like I remember. Yeah. Had some of these toys and forgot all about them until you have shown them tonight. Got it, I never kept them. These things were awesome. Absolutely awesome. Look at this. There you have it. Autobot leader, Optimus Prime. Big Mac 73 says just check the Mustang in Grimlock and it's a challenge. Is Grimlock, I think, and it's a challenge to transform. Peggy Bradford says the Fly is an Insecticon. Oh, maybe. You see? And it looks solid. It looks heavy, you know? Like I said, from what I remember, I've been tempted to buy one of these on eBay. Like I said, they're not... Well, they are expensive, but maybe you can get one for like $100, you know? And, you know, in fact, I'm going to check immediately. Let me see over here. So, eBay. eBay. No, not Bay. eBay. What is wrong with you? eBay. Here. Optimus Prime G1. Reissue. This is an original. This one goes for $40, but it appears to be missing some things. The Jeepy's Hound. Oh. I miss sitting on the floor watching G.I. Joe and Transformers. We all do. We all do. This is an original Power Master. Nice. It's an $89? Wow. If you remember, in the third generation, Optimus Prime became a Power Master and he had like an armor, you know? And for $90, interesting. There's an original trailer for $30. Well, this is there's a vintage, you know, one full with box for $421, but there's bits, so that's going to be okay. There's a near complete Optimus Prime vintage, $148. You know, there's another one, $119. Do you see any other collections you have? I have other collections. I think this one is my main one. But yeah, you can get one of these guys, you know. But like I said, I'm happy with this one. I'm not going to To me, this is like legit, you know? Darren Silver says, yeah, in Japan, he was actually called God Ginrei. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember like there was a box before the series, you know? And like Megatron was called like Destron? Something like that? Okay, let's transform this guy. For instance, this part is metal, you know? Very sturdy. And now it transforms there. There. And here. Like going the clock, 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 clock. You see? Oh, come on. Why are you not transforming? There. Jason says, I may just buy the reissue of Trailbreaker. If I decide later to get the original, I will. Well, I always say, no regrets, you know? No regrets. You gotta get the thing. The Destrons were what they call the Decepticons, yeah. I've seen some on eBay, you know, like original boxes. They're very expensive, you know? So yeah, this is my Optimus Prime reissue from 2012, you know, 10 years old. Or an offshoot, actually. Oh. So I'm just gonna put all of this here. I wonder if, oh, it works. Look at this. I put the heat and it works. You can see? Autobot thing. It's very blurry, but it changes with the temperature, you see? Nice. The other day, someone made Optimus in Lego and transformed by remote. Damn, that is some high skill, you know? High skill. High level skill there, right there. Not Lego, real metal robots. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna get this guy out. Put that there. I think this closes like that, yes. And you go there. And you go there. And this one closes like this and closes like that. You see? Just like that. Absolutely awesome. Now we put it back in the box. So this one goes there. Oh, come on, get in the thing. Am I placing this in the right direction or am I just goofing up? No, this is the correct. You know, this is the correct placement. It's just being silly and not wanting to get there. Okay. Oh, sorry. Different. There we go. Okay, that goes there. This goes here. JC, do you own Kleenex? No, I don't have a runny nose. If it's not Kleenex, I don't know what that is, Michael. There we go. This one goes there. This one goes there. And now we put this here. Gotta be careful with the thing, you see? You keep it in its original package. Better than Lego. Oh. Didn't even know that existed, you know? There we have it. Back in the box, everything looking nice and pretty. And the last transformer, and if you follow me on Twitter, you should have seen this. I got this reissue. These are the reissues from like last year, you know? Jason and Max says, research, the reissue Trailbreaker has a blue visor instead of red. That's about the only difference. Oh. You can do some crazy builds. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know that system. This one I got in the mail is one of the reissues from last year, or maybe 2019, you know? JC, when is a good time to visit Chile? I have it on my bucket list. I just want to eat everything, lol. When the pandemic is over, then it depends, you know. We have mild weather here, so if you want to come in the summer or in the like in winter, you know, always in the summer there's more tourists. This guy, Blaster, you know, and like I said, I have an Astrotrain reissue coming in the mail. The one thing that worries me about this blaster, which is really cool, you know, is like it's big. It's very big. Just for comparison, I will show you the size of Soundwave. And I'm thinking probably originally this should have been like the same size. So I'm thinking this reissue is maybe not faithful to the original. I don't know. I have to do more research, you know. I would tend to think this guy should have been like this side, but I'm not sure, you know. It's my gut feeling. Just gotta put this over here. So this is Blaster. Maybe he's bigger, I don't know. It has good weight. It doesn't have metal parts, you know? It's plastic. But, I don't know. So this slides in this direction. Isn't Soundwave like a Walkman and Blaster like a boombox? Yes, that's why I'm saying I'm not really sure, you know? It could be, because this guy is, in fact, like you say, a boombox, you know? So it could be that it stands to reason that it's bigger. This one goes over here. Transformation is very cool for this guy, you know? There we go. There you have it, Blaster. You see? Yeah, Blaster is a boombox and Soundwave is a cassette player. So maybe they made them like different size. Could be, you know. I'm gonna do a little bit of research. So you can jam to the tunes. This is the latest addition to my Transformers collection. This is a reissue, like I said, from the ones Walmart carried like last year or a couple of years ago. But it is very nice, you know, I'm pretty happy. And I have an Astrotrain reissue on the way, so that way I will be able to compare it with my original Astrotrain, the one I have, you know, and see reissue quality versus original one. There it is, you see? And if you do this, it opens. Okay, let's just put it back here. And like I said, I have other Transformers from like other shows. I have like an Optimus Prime and even a Megatron from, you know, like Beast Wars. Also remember having a rainbow color version of Devastator. I would really like to have a Devastator, you know. I've been looking on eBay for Devastator. once I get like the reissue quality, I will make a decision. So that was my collection of Transformers, but like I told you, this stream has a bonus round, and we will see them immediately. Bonus round. Transformer comics. You know, from, I don't know, the late 80s. These ones are the ones on shop class at school, I did this binding, you know? But these are the Transformers comics that were like, they were sold here in my country. I've done some research, and actually this one, after the ending of this one, they continued, you know? But when this one ends, it's like a fitting ending, so they close and they did not continue like you know, like selling them here. So remember, this thing is from, let's see, this is from late 80s, you know? So I'm thinking this also must be over 30 years old, you know? Jason says, do you have the first issue? Yes, this is the first issue, you see? Transformers #1. This is how it looked like here, you see? But like I said, I've seen on the internet, and this is just the original comic, you know, the one that you got in the States, but translated to Spanish, you see? And there's the final episode is one where Optimus Prime like goes into like a virtual reality game, kills some NPCs, and you know, like detonates himself, and it goes kaboom. So Megatron wins, and that's when they chose to end the series in my country. But I have every single issue, you know. This thing smells old, you know? You get Megatron when they attack, you know, the war in Cybertron. Like I said, this is, as you can see, it is in Spanish. But I've seen images of these comics in English, and well, the pictures are the same. They just translated it. You see, this is what Optimus Prime was supposed to transform back in Cybertron. You see? There's Megatron, Ravage. You know, this was like the castle of the Decepticons. You know? Friendly Voice says, can I be in your wheel? Michael Velasquez says, super cool. And Rayla says, incredible. And you see, when they were doing like the first comics, some of the Transformers, they actually look like pretty weird. You know, I'm going to show you. This is where they crash on Earth, you know, the Ark for millions of years. And the Ark, at some point, there's like a volcanic eruption, sends a thing, it scans the different forms, you know, and initiate resurrection proceedings, you see? And this thing is actually like the thing that's in the trailer of Optimus Prime, you see? Because they were selling like toys, you see? It is repairing the Autobots, you see? And here it says, like the basic nature, because that's why I say it was cool that someone mentioned it. The Decepticons were weapons, communication things, and you know, like flying vehicles. You know. Jason said, I had the American version of #1. I need to hunt it down again. I just got the first run of the Swamp Things and Man Things comics. This is next on my list. Yes, just like the TV shows. Yes, it followed the story loosely, you know. And then they transform, you see. And I actually, I you know, like base some of my paper models out of these transformations into things. Are those the IDC comics or another publication? I couldn't tell you because these ones are Spanish translation, you know? Marvel, it says copyright 1986 Marvel Group, Marvel Comic Groups. But like this is the first page. So look on the internet if this is the first page of the one you're looking for. Yes, these are the ones, you see? And these are the Autobots, you see? And they present themselves, you know? But for instance, Ironhide, look at how he looks. He doesn't look like the one from the animated series. Looks like the transformation from like the toy, you know? It's kind of weird. Then they like standardize, but these guys, for instance, this one is Ratchet, you see? And he looks like the Transformer from Myth. I saw Gladys on page 2. No, that's not good. And this is when they like meet. I don't know the name in English. Here they call it Buster. You know. IDC publication did a good run of Transformer comic. Was that Gladys? What? Page 2? Where is Gladys? I don't see Gladys. She's not here, you see? She's not. No Gladys. Gladys is from the Portal games. You play the Portal games in this. Jason says that's the originals. Use the Spanish counterparts who were worth more than the American version. Yes, because this might be like, you know, like more laser big, you see? This one would be more difficult to find. We got Bumblebee, you see? How he meets the Transformers. Pretty sure the covers were made like for the, you know, the Chilean monster market, you know? But this is just incredible, you know? Let me just keep ahead a little bit. I think I seen Gordon Freeman. Greg Holden says, good night, chat. Thank you for the stream. Okay, see you later, Greg. This is Jetfire, you know? At some point, the Decepticons, like, almost kill all of the Autobots. They use fuel, you know? They use fuel. You see? It was really weird. Then they introduced like the energy cubes and the things. Spider-Man, there was a crossover with Spider-Man, you see, and this Spider-Man is wearing the black suit. I'm thinking like the Parasite Venom suit. And remember there was a Spider-Man crossover. Makes sense since they're both Marvel, you know? And here you got like they get like the last of the energy. But like I said, there's a part. Let me just move a little bit. Okay, yes, here. They open like a portal to Cybertron or something like that. And you know, Optimus Prime like defeats Megatron, loses an arm. And there's like a kaboom. Jason says, I remember Spider-Man being in it. Yes. Shockwave. Killed everybody, you see? This was pretty hardcore when I was a kid, you know? James Herman says, sorry I haven't commented sooner. Been putting up a shelf in my office while watching. Super nice collection and the comics very sweet. Thank you, James. Here, you know, Shockwave was watching like TV. And all of the Autobots like hanging from the ceiling. This thing like shook me when I was a kid, you know? Really shook me. And there's Megatron, you know, he's fixing like the Decepticons. And over here, oh no, he didn't come from Cybertron. He came looking for He came looking for the missing Decepticons, you know. But he was as well, you know, like no, apparently he came from the Star Bridge. Let me see. Or did they send a signal or something like that? Thundercracker, yes. I don't remember how this guy got here, you know? But well, Shockwave, you know, like he made a move, he was the commander. Look at this, he is like busting up an Autobot corpse in two. This thing, like I said, it shook me when I was a kid. You know, this traumatized me. I still remember this particular image, you know? Yeah, I think they sent like a signal, you know, and that's why Shockwave came here, you know? And they were processing the Transformers, you know? This thing was really, really cool. Let me just do a little bit more there so it can focus better. Yeah. Yeah, Shockwave was more badass than Megatron. And there's like this Shockwave attacks, like they were using fuel, you know? Wish I still had my Optimus Prime and my original Star Wars figures. Yeah, I know what you mean, James. And they were using fuel, you see? They attacked like this oil rig, and there's this lady that gets shocked, she gets paralyzed, and then she uses like technology to build like some sort of armor. And she starts hunting the Transformers, but she does not like make any difference between them, you know? And this Buster starts getting like supernatural powers or something like that, you know? And this is Ratchet with Megatron, and Megatron kind of tortures him. It's just, you know, weird, you know? YouTube processes video processing. I don't know. You see, he makes like he makes Ratchet like cry, or it's just weird. Oh yeah, you see, Shockwave came in the past, but the Dinobots took him down. You see, and he was awakened later on. That's the thing. At some point, you see, this is when the Dinobots attack Shockwave. There's a lot of stories, you know. For instance, in this part, like Optimus Prime is a head, and Shockwave talks to the head. Yeah, the comic was a lot more brutal. Oh, this is what the Megatron looked like in the toys, you know. He had like the trigger in a really weird place, you know. Here we got Jetfire. You see? And Buster takes control of Jetfire. And then Optimus Prime puts the head here, poop, and he comes back, you know? Yes, the Dinobots were the secret weapon to bring Shockwave down. That completes Volume 1. And like I said, remember, I did the binding of this like in shop class back in school. And there's like this guy is using Megatron, you know, Megatron like loses his memory, and this guy finds the gun and shoots, you know, and just blasts a lot of people. I'm pretty sure these covers were made here, you know. And you got Jetfire, you know, being an Autobot. And this is the gun from Optimus Prime. You know? He uses Optimus Prime's head to create the Enigma combination, which was used to make Devastator. Yeah, yeah. The Devastator appears like somewhere around here. These guys come from Cybertron, I believe. You know, using the space bridge, and Megatron is like in a mine. You know, he runs out of fuel. He stops moving. You know, and the government like gets him. This one was like the master of robots or something like that, which was a plot created by the government in order to like explain the Transformers war. And I think Shield was somewhere around here, you know? Master of Robots. No, the triple I don't know. It was not Shield. I thought it might have been Shield. I always thought that it was weird that Megatron would shrink when he turned into the gun. Yes. Wheeljack looks weird being green. And look at this. This is Bumblebee. This is the diagram from the Bumblebee, like the not how it looked in the series or whatever. This is from the toy, you know? So we got Bumblebee. He comes back. This is back in Cybertron where they're building the space bridge. Blaster is in Cybertron, you see? This was brutal. Look at this. They are melting the Autobots. Oh boy, JC is going to go back and read his comics now. Most likely. They're melting the Autobots, you see? And Blaster is going to help this guy, you know? And he grabs him. And when he pulls him, it's just like guts, you know? This thing were not appropriate for a kid, you know, to read. This is just brutal, you know? Absolutely brutal. Tara says, hola, Bumblebee, you know? This is in Cybertron. They were making like the space bridge, you know? Which looked like a bridge. Wish the movies would have kept him as he was a Beetle. Yes, me too. And you see they're facing off, but then Shockwave decides to keep Megatron as a leader for now, you know? Back in Cybertron, we got Blaster, you know? He's going to blow up the space bridge. They're fighting in the space bridge as it has been activated and is connected to the Earth, you know? And then the bad guy in Cybertron, Lord Stratus or something like that, you know, Blaster kicks him and he blows up against the like interdimensional space. G.I. Joe things, you know. This is where they talk about Omega Supreme, you know, which was built as a counter to Devastator, you know, but they need the technology of Devastator in order to produce combiners. So they set up like I remember this. They set up like a trap. And Devastator, you see, he is assembling, and Bumblebee is like taking scans of the process, which leads to Devastator being assembled, you know. And Bumblebee got the technology. And that's how the Transformers, like Omega Supreme comes over here. Look at this. Omega Supreme just straight up blasts some Decepticons and he crushes, you know, and blasts this like this, and then defiles the corpse of this Decepticon by doing this. This thing was brutal, you know. It was just brutal. Our 80s childhood were more exposed to violence in media than kids nowadays. In certain aspects, yes, you know. This guy was just going hardcore on the Decepticons. And this is how the Autobots got the technology to make their own combiners. And there's the, like Megatron with the thing. Oh, I missed a few things. Darren Silver says, Shockwave deleted all of his emotions to be a more efficient scientist for Megatron. Interesting. What about Unicron? They don't get to Unicron in these comics, you know? I'm just going to show you. Just jump a little bit ahead. They're using, again, the space bridge in order to, like, tap into the energy. Here we got the aerial bots, you know? This is weird. This guy got twisted. Look at this. And the space bridge goes back to Cybertron. You see? Here we got the creation of the Stunticons. You see? And the aerial bots. And this lady is the one that got paralyzed from the attack and you know, in the old rig. And she became, I think her name was Short Circuit or something like that, you know? And she hunts Transformers, but she has only gotten like Autobots, you know? And over here, you know, she like puts together like a transformer out of the parts of all of these Autobots, you know? And then she realizes the Autobots are good, you know? What about Unicron? Wouldn't it be a rare toy to find out if they made one? Well, there are Unicron toys in you know, on eBay, like original ones. You see, she's just like flying around. They do the graffiti on the Statue of Liberty, and this is where she puts together from parts of the Autobots like this thing in order to fight. And at some point, you know, this like robot made out of parts of Autobots saves her, you know, and she says, "What? I didn't order him to protect him." Protect me. He did it on its own, and that's how she realizes, you know, like these guys are good, you know, and lets them go. And this is the final episode for the series that they publish in my country, you know. It's number 24 from 1987. There were Optimus Prime and Megatron go to this facility and they jack into this like virtual reality game, you know? You see, instead of fighting and destroying everything, we got Defensor on a combiner against Bruticus, you see? They were like busting the combiners in this. They should have made a live action version of this comic. They should definitely do live action, okay? Probably better than the latest movie, most likely. But instead of busting up the facility, like the kid who is here, he likes, you know, tells them to like play, you know. So Optimus and Megatron, they connect, and the one who loses, he presses this thing and blows up. The loser blows up, you know. So later on, they go and they are fighting in the like this virtual world. You know, there's a lot of fighting and stuff. It's a video game, you know. And the thing is that Megatron knows like a cheat code. So he's falling down, he uses the cheat code, he teleports behind Optimus Prime and shoots him in the back, you know? But Optimus Prime does like a thing, and Megatron falls to his death. The problem is that he falls to his death carrying some of the NPCs, you know? And they go like, no! You see? And game over. Megatron says, what? And they say, okay, destroy Megatron. He's going to do that, and Optimus say, no. No, why? Because he killed the NPCs. So he says, press my self-destruct button. And he presses it, and Optimum goes kaboom. And Megatron says, well, you screwed up. And he takes the thing and leaves, and the Decepticon wins, you know? And the Autobots gather the remains of Optimus Prime, put them here, and this guy just saves like something in a floppy disks, and that's the end, you know. And this thing traumatized me, but good, you know, because the bad guys won, and this is where they ended the series in Chile. And it wasn't until a little while ago that I discovered that actually the series continued, you know, but I got traumatized. Eventually Optimus Prime comes back and there's a lot of shenanigans. So yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours, you know. It was a good Saturday night stream. I show you my original collection of Transformers, the ones that I got. He saved Optimus' brain on the floppy. Yes, you know. But I didn't know that at the time. I thought the bad guys won. So I got I got completely like shocked, you know, by this. So yeah, that was like the Transformers original collection stream, you know. I hope you enjoyed that. And like I said, I'm going to tell you how the new Astrotrain, the reissue Astrotrain that's coming in the mail compares to original I have. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this chill Saturday night stream. And that's it for now. And see you next time.